All right, we're into the top 50. I'm quite excited. Number 50 is Grimes Visions. Okay. Now they did say starring Grimes in their little intro write-up, so I guess I'm not too surprised. Oh, and Lana Del Rey, we still haven't seen her and the other Bonnie Bear album. I spent the end of the last video trying to think of what other albums we'd see. I'm just thinking more and more and more now. I probably could name 50 that would be like a reasonable guess for the remaining 50, but eh, we'll just see. So yeah, Grimes, big meme on you, but I've always thought, I don't know, she's good, I guess. I know they really like Oblivion. I think that was Song of the Year in 2012. I don't know. So I think the music is pretty cool, but a lot of what seems to make the music cool for people is like the personality of Grimes emerging through it, okay? And I think that's fine, except that I know from my friends who lived in Montreal, they consider Grimes like kind of a traitor, that she came up in the Montreal kind of DIY music collective and played shows at all sorts of, community owned spaces and stuff. But then when she blew up, she like didn't come back to Montreal. She didn't like kind of try to shout out the scene or like support it financially or otherwise. She seemed more than happy to just be like, all right, peace. Which, okay, like, I don't know. I don't think that's like so insane. I feel like probably a lot of artists do that. But I can totally understand their animosity towards her. And then she started dating Elon Musk because of a stupid Rococo's basilisk joke, which is like, I know the most famous Less Strong meme. And now I'm projecting the frustration of my friends that use Less Wrong. Dating Elon Musk. So yeah, my opinion of Grimes as a person has fallen repeatedly since this album came out. But my impression of her music shouldn't be bound to that. It shouldn't get dragged down with that necessarily. I don't know. All right, let's move on. Woo! Ooh, I'm happy to see this. Wow! 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 Cool. So, One of Tricks Point Never, the creator of Vaporwave, I don't think that's an exaggeration, who also made amazing, really choppy, fast IDM music. So, like, huge extremes in electronic music that he was taking on. I guess this is quite often considered his masterpiece. I also really like the one with, like, the shapes in the room on the album cover. What's that one called? R+7. I think I mostly just really like this album cover. But I have good memories of this album too. And then for me, my favorite was actually Garden of Delete. I got really into this album. I think it's really cool. I think it's the best in terms of his more aggressive type music. And then it has some classic Echo Jams type Vaporwave stuff too. But yeah, I suppose this one is the best liked. So I'm not too surprised to see it on there. Pitchfork gave it an 8.8. Wow. Good for them. Good for him. Making the top 50. Nice. Oh, really? Oh, cool. I really like this album. I was not expecting to see this here. I didn't think Pitchfork was like super into it. This is definitely an album though that like has become more relevant with time. Oh, they gave it a 9.0. What am I saying? They've always loved it. This all the songs about global warming on this album, 4 degrees and stuff. It's like every year you re-listen to it. Yeah, they became more and more relevant. What am I even bothering talking for? Obviously, they're going to cover that in the write-up. Yeah, this is a pretty sweet album. Her voice is so powerful. Her voice is like, I don't know. It just feels like you're personally being attacked in the best possible way. Whoa! Cool. Okay. So this is Pitchfork Poptimism. at its all-time truest. But yeah, this is like, I don't know, everybody loves this album. I guess I love it too. I mean, Call Me Maybe, it definitely had its moment, and then I definitely started being annoyed by it. But this is, yeah, this is quite an expression from her. Like, she could have just made another 100 Call Me Maybes, you know? But instead she made this, which is, of course, still extremely poppy, but it's not, it wasn't like, yeah, she was doing this, I guess. Wow, she worked with Dev Hynes? I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, I guess I'm not too surprised to see this here. I don't think they rated it super well when it came out, though. I'm gonna guess like an 8.3 or something. 7.4, wow. 7.4 to 47. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh, the knife, shaking the habitual. Sure. I like Silent Shout better. 8.4. I think they gave Silent Shout like a 9 point something. They really, really liked it. And it was because of them really, really liking it that I listened to it. But it was not in this decade. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it's not on here. 8.6, really? Is there one that they liked even better? Deep Cuts? Oh, they gave it Album of the Year, though. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's why I remember them liking it a whole lot. Yeah, they make cool music. Like, really cool seeming cool music. Like, you almost feel intimidated by it. It's a little too cool for you. But yeah, it's worth checking out. All right, A Crow Looked at Me is at 45. That's cool. I'm really, really happy that it's so well liked. And this is quite an intro. Pause for a moment to remember December 2009 and think of the people you knew who were alive then, now gone. The older you are, the more names will come to mind. And the next 10 years will bring more names still, possibly many more. There's no escaping it. Yep, that's a good, that gets you in the right sort of emotional place for this album. This one's a crier, for sure. So I love this album, for sure, but I like Now Only, the album he put out the year after, that was in many ways kind of like an expansion of A Crow Looked at Me. I like this one a lot better. So I don't think it's going to be higher. I think Pitchfork likes this one better. So I don't know. But yeah, this one's really good too. Ooh, A Tribe Called Quest. Nice, nice. This is a pretty sweet album. I remember being so relieved when it came out because they hadn't made music in a long, long time. And yeah, Fife Dog had passed away. But then on the first track, within like 30 seconds, as soon as Q-Tip kind of like turns this corner in his opening verse, there's this way that he just bends it a little bit. And I'm like, oh, sweet. Like they still can just do it. Like nobody else has done that since him, but he can still do it. So it's okay. And they got it. So I really like that. I was just like so relieved that it still sounded like that. And then that it brought Busta Rhymes back to that era as well. Like Busta Rhymes was on it, which didn't surprise me because he collaborated with them a lot. But that he rapped like he did back in the 90s when he made music with them and not like he does in the modern era. Not that I think his modern music is terrible or anything, but just the fact that he also just went like whoosh, like right back into it was just so thrilling for me. Yeah, a great album. A great album for sure. Hmm. Yeah, accurate. It was a great song too. I think this also has a great Busta verse on it. Oh, Sky Ferreira. Tastefully cropped. Pitchfork, come on. Is that why you didn't put No Love Deep Web on here? Don't want to show the nipple. Don't want to show the dick. Come on, come on. But yeah, this is pretty good. I'm surprised it was ranked this highly. This makes me think I should listen to this again. I think I underappreciated it. I remember it being like, oh, this is good. But, woo! Woo! Wow! Damn, I gotta listen to this. I think I have listened to it like way back when I was first really getting into this sort of music, neo soul, and listening to a bunch of Fugees stuff from back in the day. But I don't know, I kind of forgot about it. I really liked. She put out an album in like 2016. It was all about phones. It's like a themed album, but you can't use my phone. I really, really like this album, so I should check this out again. Yeah, this album is great. This song especially. Oh, makes me so happy. All right, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Oh, this sounds fantastic. Psychedelic 10-minute suite. Out my mind just in time. Nice. All right, here's Lemonade. So I think the self-titled will still be to come. Sure, sure. It's pretty sweet. Uh, yeah, yeah. This is the thing that really struck me about it is how quickly she switches genres on it. She's just doing everything. She's showing off how well she can sing in like every single genre. But that it still is like a complete story too, with like a consistent characterization and this wide spanning approach of looking at the situation that motivated it. It's really good. Yeah. You know, you take lemons and you make lemonade. That's the idea. It's nice. Whoa! Whoa, the poptimism has no bounds. At first I saw Ariana Grande, and I'm like, okay, this is the probably going to be the highest ranking pure pop album. And then we saw Carly Rae Jepsen. I was like, whoa, okay, that's right, that's right. I forgot about this one, but you know, makes sense, makes sense. But we got Charlie in the top 40. Hell yeah. I mean, this is a sweet album, don't get me wrong. I think this is the one I'm thinking of. It has. Okay, actually, yeah, maybe I should listen to this one again. I got it mixed up with, I think, Number One Angel. Yeah, 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 this one. This one I really like. This is the one that I've listened to the most. Especially this song. I think it's great. And the fact that they got Uffy, everybody forgot about Uffy. Poor Uffy. Pop the Glock. Everybody loved Pop the Glock. But where's Uffy now? She's on Charlie's track. I thought that was great. Wow, Pitchfork didn't like this one. Huh. I guess I should listen to this one some more. See what the big deal is. And then, yeah, she had the, like, album. This seems pretty well liked, too. I haven't listened to it yet, though. Ooh, wow, sweet. Look at this appreciation. She gets such good guest features. Like, she got Cupcake, or Cupcake, whatever you want to call it, her name. It's so deliberately supposed to be like Bukake. I'm 100% sure. So I kind of want to pronounce it Cupcake. Yeah, she's so great. And Charlie was there. Charlie knew about her before I did. So what do I know? I don't know. I hope I know something because I've been talking about music for like 2 hours now. Okay. All right. Sweet. Yeah, I should listen to this some more. Sophie on it is so cool too. Oh, she's so cool. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. I wouldn't have expected this. Okay, so Bill Callahan, I first knew about because he was dating Joanna Newsom, and apparently he was like shitty to her, and she has a whole lot of songs where she's subtly trashing him. So I was kind of like, I'm Team Joanna. I'm not gonna listen to him, but I really should because so many of these albums are like really really well liked. Like Dream River, I know people are into, and I think A River Ain't Too Much to Love. He loves rivers. The Smog, I've heard this one is good. But Apocalypse, huh? Hmm. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll check it out. One Fine Morning. That's like a, is that a cover? There's a lot of songs called that, I guess. Hmm. Wow. Huh. Yeah, he's pretty great. I don't know. I guess what it came down to is so he was going out with Joanna Newsom. Apparently, he was a shitty boyfriend. Joanna Newsom complains about this on several tracks. And then on one of those tracks, Go Long, she, in the last verse, praises Bonnie Prince Billy, who I guess was like a really, like a good support for her during this time. That he was very kind and helpful to her. And I really like Bonnie Prince Billy, like I already did. So I was like, I can either choose Team Bill or Team Billy. So in my mind, Bill Callahan must sound a lot like Bonnie Prince Billy and is just like a worse Bonnie Prince Billy. But that's actually just crazy. I should check this out, I guess. Hey, it's Yellow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to see this here. Um, yeah. Oh my gosh. She totally does. I never thought of that before, but she's totally from the school of Andre 3000 in the best possible way. Oh, it's so good. Um, but the best part about this album has got to be the music video. You gotta watch this. This is like so crazy. I cannot believe she made this. Oh, so she's an artist. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm so happy they rated it so highly. I'm so happy that it has 5 million views now, which blows my mind. Good for her. Good for her. This is an amazing album. Look at it. Just look at the cover and tell me that that's not like just something completely different than anything you've ever heard. BT stands for bitches eat tacos. Yeah. Oh my god, so good. Woo, Black Star. Okay, okay. Um, I haven't really listened to this too much because I just listened to old David Bowie albums. I don't know. I don't know what would get me to listen to this if I was in the mood for David Bowie instead of Aladdin Sane or Low or any of the other classic era ones. I guess putting it at 37 helps. I guess them being like, no, you should listen to this helps. I don't know if I've even listened to it all the way through. I remember listening to this single. Yeah, I don't know. Sure. Whoa, this is pretty high up. Cool. Okay, I haven't listened to her yet, but I've heard a lot of really good things. I'm quite curious. Um, I don't know if this is just like kind of a unfair Spanish association, but I kind of think it might kind of sound like Elisa Crampton, which would make me really happy. Like things that I've read about it made me sort of think that, but then maybe I'm very biased just because they're both Hispanic. At any rate, yeah, I want to listen to this. This looks super cool. I think I've already got it, so I don't need to put it on the list. I just need to remember. Cool. Ooh, okay, so Blood Orange, Dev Hynes, making the list. That's awesome. I think he's great. I've been super, super into Angel's Pulse. I got to go back and listen to these old ones some more. Like I remember being aware of him, so I'm sure I listened to some of his older music like here and there. But it wasn't until Angel's Pulse that just came out this year that I was like, "Oh my god, like this is amazing. How did I not listen to this before?" So, yeah, clearly I've underappreciated it until now. Yeah, his use of saxophone is just so good. Okay. So I like this that they're shouting out his subsequent albums too, because I know Pitchfork has been a supporter of his the whole time. All right, sweet. Okay, Summertime '06. I know that Pitchfork really, really likes this album. I've never been super into it. I don't know why. It's very long. North North, of course, I was so into. And then, yeah, this is like one of my favorite moments ever. When she just reads all the lyrics out, and then people would like put it to the beat and like sync it up so that she was actually rapping. Very hilarious. Check it out. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I should maybe try to dive into this some more. It's so big and ambitious. Like I definitely haven't given it all the listens that it deserves. Mostly I just gravitated towards North North because it's such a masterpiece. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, wow, okay, alright. Big Thief, huh? I've never listened to them before. I know very, very little about them. I knew that they liked this album. I think this is like until the Lana Del Rey album came out. This was the highest rated album from Pitchfork in 2019. It was like the only 9 they gave out, I think. So, I don't know. Seems like it could be good. I do like folk rock. Screaming through tears on the opening song could unnerve even a hardened listener. Okay, yeah, we're in. We're in. 100% we're in. Putting it on the list. Okay, there's Bonnie Bear, Bonnie Bear. Sure. I like this album, but I don't know. I like 22 a Million a lot more. I think it's a lot more interesting. This is just kind of like beautiful. It's beautiful. But there's other stuff that I think is more beautiful. Like when I want to just listen to something and be like, oh, it's so beautiful. There's other genres I go to before this kind of whisper singy, folk rocky, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I see the appeal. Woo, okay, all right. So I was anticipating the self-titled, which I think will still be here even higher. But I thought this came out in the previous decade. I would have guessed this came out in like 2008 or something. But yeah, no, this is great. This is great. It's got Countdown on it. It's got all sorts of bangers. Got some fantastic cameos. Even young Frank Ocean. Wow, I didn't know that. Songs of Power, the Downfall. Wow, wow, of course, Frank Ocean. Still anticipating 2 albums from him on the rest of this list. Huh. 72 songs for this project. 12 made the cut. Standard release. Countdown. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love on Top has 4 key changes. Oh my gosh, amazing. A late Anthropocene gusto. Why would they use this word? Alright, whatever. Whoa! What? Whoa! Oh my gosh! Awesome! I'm so surprised. I thought they definitely liked Be the Cowboy the best. Because I think it was album of the year or something like that. Right? I don't know. Didn't we just have a tab open that showed all of those? It was on the one that we looked up for Silent Shout. Pitchfork album of the year. Mitski, yeah, Be the Cowboy. It was album of the year last year. Oh, you can't see that. Sorry. Oh, there we go. It scrolled down more this time for some reason. Oh yeah, so let's like check them off. We've seen this now. We've seen this, and this, and this. So all of the remaining ones I'm sure will still show up. But I'm really surprised that they put both of the albums on here and that Puberty 2 ranked higher. That's awesome. That's so cool. Good for you, Mitski. Good for you, Puberty 2. One of the greatest album names I can think of. Alright, wow. Wow, okay, alright. I should have suspected this. I really should have. I totally forgot about it. I think this album's pretty cool. But mostly I really, really like that song Earthquake. I'm pretty sure that's on here. Not the Tyler the Creator one. Yeah. Oh, this song is so great. Oh, I just want to listen to it right now. But we'll plunge ahead. But yeah, this album's pretty cool. Yeah, this is from Earthquake. The dirty couch and the gray fog. Such a good line. Woo! FKA Twigs, who I think I called FKO Twigs a whole bunch in the last video when we were talking about Arca. Yeah, I like her music. 2 Weeks was a banger. Water Me, I think, was really good. It had that really eerie music video. Now she's in the process of making another album, I'm pretty sure. I saw one single from it that had a really crazy music video. Is this out yet? No, it's not even out yet. Oh, that's exciting. This could be really, really good. Yeah, Cellophane. This I think was great. It's really crazy. The music video is so cool. So yeah, this could be really good. I kind of didn't even know it was, like, I was like aware it was coming. Skrillex. Future. Arca! Okay. Sound wave. Okay. Not sound wave. Who? Oh, it is. The Top Dog one. Okay, alright, whatever. I thought that was sound wave. Hey, alright, some rap songs. Nice, nice. Outrageous lines about masturbating and hating Steve Harvey. True, true. But now it's just like Flower Boy, where you're like, oh my god, he's come so far. Like not just as an artist, but just overcoming depression and stuff. Like the arc of Earl to Doris to I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside to this is so amazing as just a document of like a person's life. And the fact that they're all fantastic albums too is pretty amazing. But this I do think is the best one. I also really, really like Doris, but I think this is the best one. Ah, oh, so good. I saw him on the tour for this. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, I loved it. Angel Olsen. Ah, okay. So her album that came out more recently than this, I knew was really well liked. And it got a really good score on Pitchfork. My Woman. Yeah. And I remember a friend of mine messaging me and being like, you gotta listen to this, you gotta listen to this. And I liked it. I liked it all right. I don't know, maybe I should check this one out. Maybe I'll like this one more. Hmm. The album cover, the album title I think is really cool. Burn Your Fire for No Witness. The album cover is cool too, but yeah, we'll put it on the list. Should give it a better shot. Woo, really? Okay. So I know this got like a 9.3. And I remember at the time it came out, I made a blog post about like, I had no interest in listening to this. Because I wasn't really that interested in the XX. Like their music didn't do a whole lot for me. But then this got an amazing review, so I was like, I guess I gotta listen to it. And I thought it was pretty good. The one that I like best is still the track with Young Thug and Popcaan, though. I can't even think of what it's called. But yeah, it seems, I don't know. Yeah, sure. I really like the album cover, too. I guess there's a lot I like about this. Ah, scissors, control, cool. Um, I didn't think they liked it that much. I don't remember this, like, getting an amazing review or anything. 8.4, okay. Cool. I like this album quite a bit. There's a song with Kendrick Lamar on it that like really blew me away, and I listened to it a ton when it came out. Probably enough that it distracted me from the rest of the album. I should check it out some more. Yeah. Yeah, this all sounds good. What the heck? Jeez, I don't remember this album at all. Burst the country music bubble. When I say ye, you say ha. What is going on here? Well, what am I hearing about here? Hmm. Oh, they really liked it. Folk country album of the year, best country album. It won a ton of Grammys, I guess. Huh. I forgot. Yeah, it was number 2, I guess. All right. Sure. I guess I should check it out. I don't think I'm gonna love it, but I hope that I can tell why it's such a big deal. Disco beats and vocoder trills. Okay. Ooh, nice, nice. I like this album. I like Destroyer. I like the one Destroyer's Rubies best, I guess. Maybe I should listen to this one a little bit more. Yeah? Alright. Yeah, this is a pretty cool album. Destroyer. I think Destroyer is such a cool name for like an indie rock artist too. Teen Dream, sure, sure. I'm surprised there hasn't been other Beach House albums on this list. Pitchfork really likes them in general. I know Depression Cherry and Seven both got really good reviews too. This one I think has Master of None on it, right? And because I'm such a plebeian, Master of None is the track I've gravitated to. No, it's not. What? What is Master of None? Bloom? Or Devotion? It's like one around here. It's about this age. What? What? Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, it is a Beach House song. Oh my gosh, for a second I was getting really freaked out. It's on the self-titled. Wow, that came out way back in 2006. I see. It's even older than I thought. Yeah, this is the only song that like really captured me from Beach House. The rest of their music, it's like, okay, this is good, but what about Master of None? Huh? Hey, there's Double Cup. Cool. This is way higher than I thought it would be, but I was actually just listening to this yesterday. It's so good. It's like so relentless. You just are in this mode for the entirety of it. And like the final track, the way the final track is like so different than so many other things, and yet it hits you with that immediate I'm too high. I'm too high. No, first it goes high. I'm too 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 high. Oh, it's so good. Uh, yeah, trance-like repetition. Dancing with the stench of pretense or academia. Oh, so fantastic. I love it. It actually makes so much sense that this is so high up. Yeah, good. There was another like Tech Life album that used a bunch of like unreleased DJ Rashad stuff that I thought was really good too, and I'm surprised I don't hear people talking about it as much. And then I meant to look this up. Oh, whatever. Let's just move on. So this is way lower than I thought it would be. They gave this a 9.4. That's like one of the highest scores. Oh yeah, Black Messiah is going to be up there too. That's one of the highest scores they've given in the entire decade. I think in terms of scores, the list goes like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and then Yeezus, and then Good Kid, Mad City, and Channel Orange. I think both got like 9.5s. And then Black Messiah from D'Angelo got a 9.5. And then this got a 9.4. A few other things got like 9.4s. A bunch of stuff got 9.3. To Pimp a Butterfly got 9.3, I think. So it's like, anyways, in terms of scores, this is top 5, I think. Or top 10 at least. And because they gave it that score so recently, I thought their ranking would like line up with that score more than other scores necessarily. So I'm surprised to see it so low, is all I'm saying. I think it's pretty good. I don't know. I've been listening to it quite a lot. It's like kind of, I don't know, flat. Like I don't think the lyrics are like that good at all. The fact that she seamlessly fits in a Sublime cover, I think tells you a lot. And they call it like effortless cool, but I don't think she says anything interesting about any of these. Like I think lyrically it's quite weak, but musically it's quite good. But it looks like they're gonna put Joanna Newsom's Have One on Me higher than this, so I'll take it. Maybe they'll even put Divers higher than this. I thought Divers might show up in like the low hundreds or something. The other Joanna Newsom album that came out this decade. But I don't know. This is fine. Alright, here's Good Kid, Mad City. That's a little lower than I thought it would be. Again, just kind of based on scores. So they're definitely putting To Pimp a Butterfly higher than this. I think this also got Album of the Year. And I'm predicting that this will get Album of the Year 2019. If there's another 2019 release higher than this, I'm going to be surprised. Did I already close the tab that had... I guess I did. It's not that I... Hold on. There we go. Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City. Got Album of the Year in 2012. Okay. Still the only person that's gotten Album of the Year twice is Kendrick Lamar. Although Animal Collective and Panda Bear got it, so Panda Bear kind of got it twice. All right, moving on. Yeah, this is a fantastic album. I think I like this better than To Pimp a Butterfly. I don't know if it's as good, but I think I like it better. It's just more fun to listen to. It's got money trees and stuff, but then again, it also has friggin' Poetic Justice. I hate that song. Well, I don't hate it. I mostly just hate the Drake feature. Yeah, alright. Okay, this makes sense. I should have realized this would be here. I hope the age of ads is even higher. The fact that the age of ads hasn't shown up is kind of spooky now that this is here. Because I kind of feel like they like this better. And they haven't put Benji yet. They just referred to Benji here. Will they put Benji on this list? I really don't know. They gave it a 9.2 at the time. But now they've really soured on Sun Kill Moon, so... Yeah, I think this album's great. I just think that The Age of Odds is like so much cooler. I'm really gonna be sad if The Age of Odds isn't on this list at all. They gave it a good review at the time, I'm pretty sure. Like I think a 9.1 or 2 or something. What? Only 8.4 for real? What? Carrie and Lowell I think are like a 9.3. Yeah. Huh. Where's The Age of Odds? I'm so sad. Aww. Okay, well, it's like, if you'd asked me ahead of time where I thought this would land, I probably would have guessed around here. But it's like, now that I was getting into it, now that I'm actually here, it's like, I thought I could go so much further. I thought it could be top 10 maybe. All right, well, this is fine. No divers then, I guess. Which I guess shouldn't be so surprising. Pitchfork didn't seem super into divers. But oh my god, this album is so good. I'll spoil it right now. On my list, this is easily top 5. Probably top 2. There's only one album that I'm definitely putting above this, and then some others that I'm considering. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite album that's going to be on this list. And they put it at 16. I guess I'm fine with that. Okay. Yeezus at 15. All right. Again, this is, in terms of their ratings, the second highest rated album in the decade. But, you know, not that that should dictate it. Wow. Sorry, I shouldn't have tried to replicate that sound. I remember my dad saying, I got into Kanye quite a bit, which makes me really happy. He understands the appeal. But he just loves how this album opens. He says he listens to this album all the time when he's grading. He's a high school teacher. So I think it's like very cathartic for him. It's great. Yeah, I'm wearing the Yeezus shirt. I went to the Yeezus tour. It was one of the best concerts I've ever seen. I think in terms of pure theatrics, in terms of the qualities of it as a concert, and not just about like the music being played, it's easily the best concert I've ever seen. It was so mind-blowing. Yeah. Yeah, this is something that I remember at the time almost bothered me. But it's like, who's gonna stop him? Talking about being in the courtroom and the family sitting on opposite sides. I call that apartheid. Well, maybe you shouldn't, but whatever. Spending everything on Alexander Wang. New slaves. I just said to Jesus, he's like, what up, Jesus? And then, of course, the famous thing where he had a normal album, an album that kind of sounds like other normal Kanye albums. Wormholes to the chipmunk soul of old Kanye. Ooh. And then he went to Rick Rubin and he was like, make this so that they won't play any of the songs on the radio. He said something to that effect. And we got Yeezus. And I wouldn't want it any other way. I remember my friend got me this for Christmas one year, and he wrote like "Merry Christmas" on the like red sticker part. I thought that was so funny. I'm sure I still have that with the red sticker on it. So good. Ooh, Lord's melodrama. Okay, sure. So again, Poptimism holds true. Of course, this is a little less pop than like Ariana Grande or Charlie or whatever, but it's still definitely pop. Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess this is a pretty important album, but I don't know. I was never super into Lorde. I guess Royals was nice, but it kind of like creeped me out too. Like, what the hell is that song about? Isn't it about wanting slaves or something? Okay, Drake's Take Care. Okay, wow. All right. I guess this is important enough to make it on here for sure. In terms of the impact it's had on hip hop, this would be definitely like top five of the decade. In terms of the thing that it's the influence it's had on like popular music in general, sure. In terms of the actual quality of the album, I mean, all right, that's true. It did have hell yeah, fucking right. I do love this song. And okay, Marvin's Room I think is the best song he's ever made. Yeah, possibly still the definitive Drake song. I think so for sure. Having a hard time adjusting to fame. Yeah. Okay. Um, what else is on this album though? Those are the only two songs I can think of. Headlines, I guess I remember kind of. Take Care, I must remember. The fact that Marvin's Room is the sixth track seems really weird for me. Like, why isn't that at the end? I remember this being good, I think. Or maybe I just assume it is because of the guest features. But hell yeah, fucking right. Sometimes I'll just go and listen to that song over and over again for like an hour. I don't know. It just like always hits me when he does the thing where he like asks a whole bunch of questions. Are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous? Do you? He goes on and on like that, and the way it goes from that into the hook, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Like I say hell yeah a lot. I've noticed, especially lately, for some reason, I've been saying hell yeah a lot. I don't know, or I'll say hell yeah in group text and send the sunglasses emoji. That happens a lot, and I think every time I say it, I'm still thinking about this song. This song is just so great. And it has that music video where Lil Wayne has the panda mask on and they're like at a bar mitzvah. Oh, oh, it's so good. Okay, all right. I guess I believe. I don't know. It's more about the impact again. It's like I said, they're kind of picking. So it does seem like 1017 Thug is not going to make this list. An abomination, but whatever. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Okay, all right. I mean, I'm kind of into it. I really do love this album a lot. It's definitely my favorite Rihanna album. I've listened to it quite a bit. The opening track, I think, is like hugely underappreciated. I think this track is amazing. And of course, Work was like a giga mega super hit. The Tame Impala cover I thought was great. I think the ending is super cool. It gets to this like really transcendent thing where each song feels like you've like abstracted the entire album up until this point, and then it happens like again. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could be convinced that it's on here. I'm just surprised that it's like yeah, they weren't like super into it when it came out, and I don't think they put it on the best list for 2016. I'm amazed that they came around so hard on it. Cause like I don't know, I think it's pretty good. I think like this run of songs is good. Work I don't really feel that strong about. These songs I don't really remember very much at all. I kind of remember Desperado. This I think is great, and then like I don't know. I guess it is overall pretty good. I remember thinking a lot about when I was making my 2016 list, like, would I put this on there? I think it's on there, but it's like last place. Uh, lists. Oh, it's not even on here. I guess I made a video about it. Did I? Or did I? Because I made a blog post about these ones. What's the deal? Your post. Your post. No. Older post? What did I do? Did I just make a video of it? Confusing, confusing. I think I did. Well, whatever. Maybe it had Rihanna on it. I don't know. Yeah. Huh. That's surprising. The what? 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 Oh, really? Really? What? What? Really? I don't know about this one. Like, okay, like I thought, what's the other one called? We were just looking at it. Really? At 11? Wait, is it 11? What? I mean, they did like it. They gave it B&M, 8.5, I guess, sure. But I thought they always liked this one better. It felt like they were always more interested in this one. Really? Grimes' boyfriend's girlfriend? Yeah, when they were going out, I really liked referring to Elon Musk as Grimes' boyfriend. That was the only thing that made me happy about that whole situation. Or I guess also the fact that she made him lose like millions of dollars because he tweeted about taking Tesla public, apparently when he was on a bunch of LSD in Las Vegas, which probably wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Grimes. So I guess I can thank her for that. I didn't think this album was so great though. I mean, I don't know. Like, I already talked about my kind of grievances with Grimes, my grimevances. But this one was very bold. It was like very new. And then Art Angels, I kind of thought was just like, well, I guess we can do that. Kill V Mame I thought was good. I listened to this one quite a bit. I thought it was a banger. But I don't know. What's so interesting about this? 11th? Really? Of Heaven on Me? Really? Really? Okay, we gotta move on. Top 10 time. What's left? My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I'm happy they're putting in the top 10. That whatever beef they have with Kanye hasn't extended that far. I will be shocked if it's number 1 though. I'm guessing maybe top 5. Maybe number 5 exactly. To Pimp a Butterfly, I think will be number 1. Black Messiah will probably also be top 5. Beyonce's Self-Titled will be on there somewhere. A Seat at the Table. What else? What else? I feel like there was some I thought of before that haven't shown up yet. Channel Orange and Blonde will both be on there, which is pretty amazing for Frank Ocean. I think it's too late to hold out hope for The Life of Pablo. We're up to 7. What 3 other albums? Now that this is here, and now that like this is here, I really don't know anymore. I'm pretty confident in these 7. But the final 3, must be some big ones I'm forgetting. I'm sure they'll seem obvious when I see them. What else? What else? Well, let's look at the... Which one of these haven't we seen yet? Oh, Modern Vampires of the City will still be on there. So that's 8. What are the other 2? Alright, well, let's find out. Let's find out. Channel Orange. Nice, nice. Fantastic album. Pyramids still one of the greatest things I have ever heard in my entire life. Pyramids, for some reason, there's like an arcade bar that me and my friends go to that has a jukebox. It's one of those like remote access app jukeboxes or whatever. And the cost for Pyramids, despite being like an 8 minute long song, is like most of the long songs, it costs more to play them. But Pyramids, it's like as cheap as anything. So my friend would just spam Pyramids back to back to back to back to back to back to back, and I loved it. I'm never ever gonna get tired of listening to Pyramids, or Pink Matter, or Thinking About You, or any number of other songs on here. Thinking About You, actually, I might even like more than Pyramids. I love singing it at karaoke. It feels so good when your falsetto is on point. Mm. And there's a cover of it by Tori Kudo, one of my favorite Japanese musicians, that I think brings out just this entire other side to it that was always there, but like, yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh, what an amazing album. Father, trust funder, drug addict, Egyptian king, rock star. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Okay, okay, moving on. Black Messiah, sure, sure. As predicted. I think that was one of our 8, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, sure, sure. I mean, this is just an amazing album. Released like some 20-ish years after Voodoo. Uh, no, not that many. 14 years after Voodoo. Which is a really cool album. There's a song on here with like Ghostface. Oh no, Method Man and Redman. The song is so good. It's like actually insane that they made something like this. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool album. Oh, Body Talk. Oh, this shouldn't surprise me. Because even in the one for her new album, Honey, the write up for it, they were like, oh, like building off the success of the beloved Body Talk or whatever. So I should have realized that was still to come. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've appreciated this album enough. Dancing on My Own, of course, I've listened to. Um, but yeah, she's something. I should listen to this again. All right, Modern Vampires of the City. Sure, of course. So this was one I didn't expect. So far, the rest of them have been expected. So we're up to 9 predictions. There's still one total unknown that I can't think of. I don't know. Is this album so great? What's so great about it? I like that song. Every time I see you in the world, you always step to my girl. I think that song's great. Well, what else is even good about this album? Why is it that sometimes they link to the review and then sometimes they don't? Well, I don't know. There's no answer to that question. That's just what they're doing. It seems like they'll link it to it if they put it highly and then they also reviewed it highly. But if they, at the time, gave it like a 7 point something, they won't link to the review. But then again, they didn't hear and they gave this like a 9.5 or something. All right, whatever. I don't know. I guess I should maybe listen to this again. I'm like fond of their music, but I've never been like enraptured by it. I just like this song though. It's really catchy. Every time I see you in the world, you always step to my girl. And there was like a rap remix of it that had like Danny Brown or something. Yeah. I remember being like underwhelmed by this though, even though I like all 3 of these rappers. All right, then there's A Seat at the Table. Another predicted one. I mean, this album is just fantastic. As I said before, it's like just miraculously beautiful. Like it's too good for words. I don't know what they can possibly say. Like they're talking about kind of the message of it and stuff, which is great. But what can they even say about the music? It's too good. Nice, nice. Okay, and then oh, Fiona Apple. Nice that they give the full title here. They didn't give that luxury to the 1975 earlier. So I did not even listen to this at all. We're gonna put it on the list, this long ass title. Nice. I didn't know they liked it this much. I don't know. It wasn't album of the year. What did they even rate it? I don't know why I'm doing it like this instead of just searching on Pitchfork. What? I didn't know about this. Hey, where's my money? Where's my money? Alright, that's kind of funny. This album has an extremely long title too. Yeah, this album title is just this entire thing that's on the cover. Oops, I'm pretty sure. Full 90-word title. Yeah. Amazing. Alright, sure. What did they give us at the time? A 9. Okay. I should check this out. I've never really listened to her music much, even though she's always seemed pretty interesting to me. Okay, so now we know our final 4 for sure. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, To Pimp a Butterfly, Beyonce's Self-Titled, and Blonde. Okay, what order? I think next will be Blonde, then then Beyonce, then My Dark Twisted Beautiful Fantasy at number 2, which is still kind of a snub, and then To Pimp a Butterfly at number 1. Personally, my ordering of these albums would be Beyonce at 4th, then Blonde, then To Pimp a Butterfly, then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Let's see. Let's see. What? Whoa! Whoa! I was so sure this would be number 1. I was so sure this would be number 1. Wow! 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 I'm really surprised this is not number 1. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, when they put it like this, I'm still surprised it's not number 1. This album is like the Pitchfork puts so much importance on this album, and I don't think it's that undue. Like I think this is a very, very important album. Huh. Okay, so next is Beyonce. Yup. We be all night. Love. I mean, I love this album, so I'm not surprised. The visual album, of course. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Not a huge surprise. I assume this would be somewhere near the top. Then Blonde, then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy at number 1. I'm so if they actually put Kanye at number 1, I'm going to be very, very happy. Because it felt like they're gonna do him dirty, you know? That they were so disappointed with modern Kanye, with the MAGA, however you pronounce that acronym, Kanye, with Sunday Service Kanye, with Ye Kanye. They just seemed ready to be over him as an artist. But I applaud their integrity, not going back and trying to kind of downplay him, not snubbing him. I was sure there'd be a snub. They snubbed Sun Kill Moon, okay? The fact that Benji's not on this list is definitely a snub. It's definitely like, we're so embarrassed with you as a musician now, we're like retroactively disappointed in ourselves for getting like tricked by Benji. You know, I think it's that sort of sentiment. Not that they actually are doing it out of protest. Like I shouldn't say it's a snub. Sorry, that's like the wrong word. It's more just that they're so disappointed that they're not having it anymore. Okay. Or will they put Blonde as number one? I'd be actually pretty happy with that too. Kanye number two, Blonde number one. Jeez, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Oh, Kanye number two. Kanye number two. Okay. Okay. All right. Kanye number two. Okay. I mean, this is definitely gonna be top five for me as well. Again, spoilers, but there it is. Hmm. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. So good. So good. Yup. 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 Okay. And then number one is Blonde. Wow. Oh, nice. All right. I'm fine with that. I'm just so happy that they didn't put this at like 10 or something, or even just somewhere in the teens, which I kind of braced myself for, that out of sheer snubbery they would go so far. I thought they were gonna sun kill moon him, but you can't deny this album. You can't deny it. You look this up. Here's the 10. 10. Never again. This is the last 10 they've given out to new music. But, you know, this is a solid pick too. I think they only gave us like a 9.3 at the time, I want to say. 9.0, just 9.0 flat. A whole point behind Kanye. What are you doing? It's the hinge artist of a time, the true voice of a generation because he takes long silences. Nice. I mean, this is a great album. I was just listening to it a few days ago, and I was still blown away. Oh, yeah. Oh man, yeah. It's not a cover. He's actually sampling a version where Stevie Wonder sang with a vocoder. Fun fact. I'm actually really surprised that I knew something that Pitchfork didn't. Uh, I'm pretty sure. My friend was showing me this. Yeah. This is what's sampled. It's not actually a cover. He interpolates the sample. Yeah. See? Come on, Pitchfork. Get your head in the game. uh, yeah, this is a great album. I think what kind of makes me hard to evaluate this album is in 2017, he put out like 5 singles. Let's see if I can remember all of them. Biking, Raf, um, Provider, which is my favorite, um, Moon River, and Lens. And I think those are on average just as good as Blonde. And I think Provider is like better than any song on Blonde, and Biking I also might like better than any song on Blonde. So it was like kind of hard for me, like I don't know. I kind of felt like those were still a step up from Blonde in general. So it's like hard for me to be super excited about Blonde when I know he's like capable of so much more still. I don't know. I hope he puts out another album at some point. At least he finally put out a proper release of Endless, which was the thing that he was streaming as like a way to anticipate this album. I remember when this album was called Boys Don't Cry, and I made a post on Facebook. I was going up to my cottage for like a week, so I made a post saying like, hey, you won't be able to get in touch with me, I'm off the internet. And I said something like, if Boys Don't Cry isn't out by the time that I get back, I'm gonna cry. And of course it wasn't. It came out like 6 months after that. But I remember that's how much I cared about it. I couldn't help but post about it on Facebook. And then Sorry, this is a huge tangent. My mom was telling me about this guy that she used to live with when she was in university, who went on to have this amazing, really distinguished career in like doing sociology and medicine work. Like he has his MD, he also has a PhD. He goes like overseas to like help people and do research, sociological research. Just a really amazing person. Someone that I was so fascinated to hear about. And then because I can't help myself, I did a little bit of stalking and I found his Facebook page, which was pretty much sparse, not very much posting. People of my parents' generation are either totally addicted to Facebook and post like 500 times a day, or they barely ever use it. But the one post that he did make was about how much he was looking forward to Frank Ocean's Boys Don't Cry, which he referred to it as at the time. I was like, oh my God, like this connection I have with this person that we both posted on Facebook about Boys Don't Cry. Oh, now I'm gonna cry. It's like, I don't know. Frank Ocean music, man. It's pretty important stuff. Oh my God, and I forgot about the very ending of this album where he's just interviewing people and it's playing that Boards of Canada-ish loop. Yeah. All right. Solid list. Very solid list. The only things that I'm a little like, what? This surprises me. This kind of surprises me, but I sort of get it. This feels high. This feels high. This feels low. This feels way too low. This feels. Where's the Age of Odds? That's disappointing to me. Feels like they didn't get it. They don't understand what makes that album so good. Don't worry, my list will put everything right. My list will make good for all the mistakes of this list. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this. Probably the moment that made me happy was still just seeing this on here. I'm so surprised. Such a good album. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed making it. We're going to do songs, but I'm not going to record it today. That's too much Pitchfork for one day. So look forward to that, I guess. Hopefully nobody will spoil me that list. In the meantime, I'll probably do it, I don't know, sometime this week. Yeah. Should be like number one. Okay, that's all. Bye bye.